So, hello everyone, and today we will see the highlights between Stupa Yanguas and Nieto Sanz. This is the third quarter-final of the Barcelona finals, the Master Tournament. There were a lot of key moments, and I really want to jump right away into it. So the first set was an absolute battle. I'm gonna show you some images as you can see from a video, and there were a lot of key moments. Breakpoint chance. I could set on 5-5 actually. That's where I wanted. And now we start to see some interesting thing. And we will comment. This is the last part of the first set. And so, first of all, it's very slow court. Because the match before lasted a lot. So there was the match of the women's side that lasted insanely much with Brea and Virseda coming out on top after a 3-set battle. And once again we are in a slow court condition because it's getting even harder to get a good smash. And you can see Nieto just blocking smash from the back wall as well. So very interesting one. We have a breakpoint chance for Nieto Sanz. You can see Nieto defending amazingly today, and Sanz covering that beautiful. That's what we see a lot. This was a risky bandeka, a bit very close to the fence. One more risk from Nieto. Now Sanz. Sanz is maneuvering now Yanguas. Yanguas is defending. It seems like it's comfortable, but Sanz is playing with a lot of spin and is able to find angles. Stupa defending. Stupa's not moving that well today, by the way. But here he defends it beautifully though. Fakes the shot. Nieto could have maybe done more on that shot. Now Sanz goes on Yanguas. But it's a lot of maneuvering until you get the ball. And Sanz is able to make it, and they get the break, and it's 6-5 in front. So the feeling was that the match was very even, but Nieto and Sanz were really showing a little bit more of a composure. However, they're still playing against the one number 4, and that's not easy to do. Great smash from Yanguas, and of course there were a lot of weird things to consider, like Stupa was injured at the end of the Milan tournament 2 weeks ago. So lob. You can see lob 30 now, huh? So immediately 2 points lost by Nieto and Sanz, and potentially we could go to a tiebreak. Stupa. Maneuvering Stupa. So tactically there is a lot to say, but the key shot of the match is this one that you're saying. Is this rule from Jan Sanz. This has been the key shot of the entire match, and you will see at the end of the match when why that was so important. 15-30, so a great bajada from Sanz, but there weren't so many winners, I would say, but if there were winners, were coming from jumping smash from Stupa or from good volleys, and sometimes from the bajada, but not from some kind of normal smash. You can see Yanguas basically never smashing, even in kick, just not doing it. You can see now Stupa entering with the volley, so you can see where the winners are coming from. It's from volleys and not from actual smash. Vibra from Sanz. Nieto. You can see how much maneuvering there is on this slow court. It seems like a complete different sport from what we saw in other tournaments, like in Rome, for example. So, completely different one. Here Nieto misses it. You can see playing on the side wall can really be effective. And out of nowhere, a couple of breaks, one after the other, and we go to tiebreak. So Stupa Yanguas are leading one now on Nieto Sanz. Stupa goes for a lob on Nieto. Nieto maneuvering on Stupa. A lot of diagonal play. The lob from Stupa is long. But a lot of diagonal play we saw. It's just a lot of weird, not weird, I would say a lot of long exchanges in this match. And that's what we see. 1-1, Nieto Sanz. Here Sanz expected the return to go in the net. This happens also to them, not just to us. But So Yanguas, Good volley. You can see how good the volleys of Yanguas are. Lob from Yanguas. Sanz goes for the smash. And oh yeah, Yanguas was not able to close it. That's a big mistake, huh? Should have won the point. Anyway, Yanguas. Good vibra. That was a very high vibra now. Sanz blocking. Sanz. Oh, takes the net. It was very far away to also go for the roll, but yeah, that was the shot that was working. Yanguas. Nieto moving well to the net now. Yanguas trying to maneuver. Sanz. Yanguas again on Sanz. Sanz goes to the net. Nieto. Now they take a net. You can see how they're making these good lobs, either on Yanguas or Stupa, then they're jumping to the net basically. And because the court is low, this favors them. And here Nieto just misses the easiest ball of his life. But again, he was just trying to maneuver, playing on his feet, trying to make them play uncomfortable. One more lob. Now 4-2. Oh, and Sanz misses the lever up. So a lot of mistakes in this phase of the game. And I'll show you with arrows and everything, colors and stuff, a little bit more in the last set. So, Nieto, maneuvering. Wow. And last 3 points that we saw, just 3 mistakes from Nieto. Sanz is now 4 set points for Stupa Yanguas. So, a completely different tiebreak from the set. Because in the set we saw Nieto Sanz playing very solidly, except in the last game where they were serving to win the set. And maybe that's the reason. You can see also now a little bit of doubt. Sanz goes for a smash, but the court is like insanely slow. Here, yeah, Yanguas makes it. And straight away we run into the next set without losing too much time. So it's not this the important game, I'm sorry guys. There we go. So 2-1 for Nieto Sanz in the second set. So in a precedent video I told you about how it is usually convenient when you lost the first set to be returning on the first game. Here it was not the case, but Sanz Nieto showed great class and they didn't just got broken right away. So what happens is, somehow, now they get in this position 2-1 and love 30 out of nowhere, and now love 40. So out of nowhere, now they have 3 backpoint chances, and it seemed like the solid version of Nieto Sanz that we saw in the first set for most of the first set except the last 2 games, meaning tiebreak and the game on 6-5, is coming back. So tactically this is a complex match. You can see Stupa is most likely searching to make Nieto uncomfortable. The same works for Yanguas, but here Yanguas just misses it. And here we have a key moment that I wanted to show you. And I wasn't quick enough to show you, but that was this point here. Okay, so this is already important. So I will take my mythic epic pen stuff. Sorry guys, I'm doing it in front of you because that's the live. So if you're seeing this, you're having fun. Now, what is happening here? Like, Stupa here has a lot of options potentially. So it could go to the feet of Nieto. That's very much a potential option. It could also theoretically go slow in the middle like here, but it really depends against you're playing. If you're playing against a lefty and a righty player, this is often a shot that you do a bit more rarely, because both forehands in the middle usually means that the probability that a good lob comes out from the middle, meaning a lob with the forehand, is higher. So usually, because you want to complicate their defense, meaning you don't want them to play a good lob, then this shot is a bit less likely. Now, in a general sense, we saw a common tactic is to go to the feet of the player or to play a rulo. In this case, Stupa is way too central to play maybe a rulo, and he decides to go for this. Now, what happens is Nieto blocks it, and we have the same ball, and you can see Nieto just let it pass. Now, what's important is this shot. Here we have a classic situation in which now Yanguas is a very high player from the which plays on the right side, meaning is not a player like Cingotto or Di Nenno, in which case the left side player like Galan, like LeBron, they enter much more in to take this kind of ball. Here Yanguas, because he's high, is very high, can still take this ball and play like a gancho and still be effective. So one of the reasons for this is that because of his natural height, he can play potentially a ball to the fence from this angle. So if I draw the arrows better, he can definitely play to the fence because he's very high, so he has the angle to do that. And now what's interesting to me is that of course Yanguas is going to take this ball, you can see from his body position very clearly, but the way Nieto and Sanz handle the case is beautiful. They cover these two spaces. You can see Nieto going very much close to the fence now while Yanguas is about to hit the ball, and they leave the middle a bit more open because they know that eventually they can still save maybe a slow ball in the middle with the forehand, but if the ball takes the fence, then it's going to be harder. So that was a key, I think, in the match, and we see clearly what happens in the actual game. So Yanguas plays this, it's not that good, and Sanz close the point. By the way, I will tell you how beautiful it was to see Nieto and Sanz go to the net together. Amazing. We saw from Tapia and Cuello different type of strategy in Mexico, for example. We saw them switched position when going to the net, but yeah, the classic tactics still pay off. And now we are, you will see now Stupa fell and we have 4-1. And yeah, there are not really any more key games, but yeah, now we are in the opposite situation, and so Nieto Sanz win the second set for 6-3, and again a complete tactical battle from the same point. Here actually took the feet of Sanz. By the way, something that I should notice in this point, but I need to underline this. Look at the lob that is coming on Yanguas next. So this good block, here the lob is a completely different one, because in the situation before we saw Yanguas taking the ball from this position, so a very central position. Here we see Yanguas going to take the ball here, and because he's a right player, let's say righty, I would say, he's going to have all the angles with the vibra that he plays. So now, because it's much more easy to hit the ball on the side of your arm, let's say you are a right player, it's way easier to hit the ball on the right side than actually to be hitting the ball like this, so over your head. You don't really want to Yanguas or any player from the right side, Di Nenno and Cingotto for example, to play this kind of shot. So you have to balance the way that you let them play more to the middle like before, but at the same time you don't necessarily want the left side player to go and take the vibra. So it's very important to see the balance. Here you can see that this is a suicide against Yanguas. Just way too much margin for him to just kill the point. Now, this was not a fundamental game, and also this wasn't, but yeah, the next one is. Now, up until this moment, I would say the match was playing on weird waves. So they weren't playing perfect, but they were playing so solidly that it felt very hard to create chances. And out of nowhere, I can tell you because I was looking at this match, out of nowhere, somehow we have a 3-back point. Here Sanz is able to take that great defense here from Nieto and Sanz, and they win the point. But yeah, it came out of nowhere, and this is the important game because now Stupa Yanguas, they need really hard to get back in this match. You have still a couple of more games that are key moments. And once again, you can see the smash is not working in this match. Yeah, I'm going muted for a second because, of course, you can see even the jumping smash just gets taken by Nieto. And you can see Sanz's face because Nieto jumped a lot to take that one. So it's just very good. Yeah, you can see how well Nieto and Sanz are holding the net. Slow ball to the backhand of Yanguas. Yanguas trying to maneuver both Nieto and Sanz, but he can't. Remember, Yanguas here is trying to avoid the ruler from Sanz because it was really the tactic of the match. Yeah, somehow he could not. Now we jump right away to potentially the last game. Nieto Sanz are serving to win the match and to create an upset, of course, because I mean Stupa Yanguas out, considering that they have done 2 finals. It's just weird. Stupa 15 love prima. Now Yanguas playing from the left side actually played a better ruler than we see most left player play. 15 all. Nieto. You can see now Stupa's lob is not it was very short. So on a physical point Stupa felt weaker than it was all season. You can see try to play a Chiquita. Now he goes quick to the net, but he plays too easy ball to Nieto, and Nieto is able to punish. Now 40-15 and too much point, but remember Stupa Yanguas are 1 number 4, so it's not a simple fact. And you can see here block volley from Stupa. Now Yanguas gone for a smash. He takes the side glass. They defend, so you can see the smash not working. So we saw a couple of bad smash, one from Sanz and one for Yanguas. I think they are both motivated, one by the momentum of the match and the importance of the momentum, but the second thing is that you feel very unsure to play a good smash where you know the court is not gonna help you. 40-30, still 1 match point. Now Nieto blocks on Yanguas. Nieto could have done much better on this ball now. Still playing on Stupa now. Stupa maneuvering Nieto. Great block from Yanguas. That was a potentially match-saving block. And the lob from Sanz is long, it's 40-0. So they're still in the match, you can see that now. Now Sanz maneuvering Yanguas. Now he's taking way less risk, Sanz, on these couple of shots. Now goes for a bandeja, you can see. Trying to play with no risk. Nieto. Again playing now without any risk. You can see Yanguas able to lob easily. Goes to the net. Cuchilla defended by Yanguas again. Now Sanz, that's the kind of shot I need to play. This kind of rulers here. To set up for a potential smash, which doesn't work out as Yanguas is able to hit it out. And once again, the same pattern, the smash is just not working. But the ruler was, so it's important the choice that you do next. Insane defense here from Stupa, but he doesn't get rewarded because he went to the net a bit too fast. And now they concede 1 more match point. Serve. Sanz. Again this ball to the side glass to the fence. Now Sanz will go for a smash. And he gets punished once again. So again, here Sanz was committing a couple of mistakes on the important point because you don't want to give them this chance. There we go. 40-all. Nieto maneuvering. Sanz. That's the shot that was working. That's the shot was working. Rule and then Nieto entering back. And this we need to see. So I promised you that I was going to talk you about this ruler. That was very important, and I will. So here, ruler, and let me go a couple of seconds actually before. I want to stop at the key moment when he's impacting. So by the way, all the players know from this point that the Aurora is coming, so there is no disguise here, clearly. But here, this is the ball trajectory. Sometimes you see, for example, when Tapia plays, but from the left side, the ball taking, let's say, this direction and bouncing on this part of the glass and then on this part of the glass. So these are the two directions, but the main point remains pretty much the same. You want, if you're able to play a good shot and not an easy shot that your opponent can play easily, Nieto to just cover the whole part of the net, center as well. So this is a classic tactic that we saw with left-handers players. One of the two players, because it's kind of symmetric, the position. One of the two players goes onto the fence, plays the ruler to the fence, and the other one just enters. That's what they do. And this is a very effective tactic, because if either your opponent is an insane insane ability to hit the ball right after the bounce with bote pronto and play it also parallel, changing the direction of more than 45 degrees, well, then you just do an applause to him, because if he's able to play, because I know someone told me, yeah, but Bruno, if they play this kind of shot in parallel, yeah, if they play this kind of shot on an easy ball, then your partner shouldn't have gone to the net, well, to the center, I should say. And if you played a very good ball, then and your opponent comes up with this, then he's Paquito Navarro in the case, and you just applaud him. But the chances that he's able to do this on a difficult ball are so low, even at top level. So imagine at your club. So right away we saw the tactic in action, and we can see here this kind of tactic working to perfection. You can see they repeat it twice. The same play, like a couple of shot combination, nothing special. Now, one more match point. Now 40 still. Yeah, match point are just coming and going off. Stupa playing the Rulo. Yanguas just maybe could have done more, but you can see that he was way too center. In fact, he asks sorry already. Stupa goes to the net like a bull. Okay, but then he gets a little bit neutralized. Stupa Yanguas have taken the net. It's an important moment here, and Stupa misses the forehand volley. Yeah, he tried to place it maybe a bit too much. Should have been more solid, but it felt like Stupa is not at the best of his form after the injury, which is normal. I mean, he has the whole off season to recover. Now, lob. Yanguas. Stupa defending. He can defend the last ball. He can't. And in doing so, Nieto Sanz produced the upset of the tournament without a doubt. 7-6, 3-6, 4-6. Nieto Sanz are into the semis, where they will face the winner of Galancingotto and Alonso and Momo Gonzalez. So what to say, on this very slow court, like last year Paquito and Cingotto, everything can happen. And Nieto Sanz, they have maybe their best win of the season in this tournament, so they deserved it. This court fits them perfectly, and yeah, I don't know who are they going to play against, but either Cingotto, Galan or Gonzalez Alfonso is going to be a battle for anyway you passes. Now, right now they are actually playing, and I'm seeing them on the TV screen. And yeah, it's a very interesting match right away. Gonzalez Alonso have broken right away in the first set, but yeah, it's a long match. Now, about this match, the key shot was the ruler from Sanz, and then Nieto entering with the forehand volley. This scheme a lot of the times and it felt like they didn't have a good alternative, because Nieto was playing way too solidly with this Bandeka, and it really felt like they wanted Stupa Yanguas to get a little bit the pressure of Stupa and play more on the Yanguas diagonal, but it didn't pay off. This rule was just amazing, and yeah, tactical scheme was very, very good. So what I'm going to say is very well played by Nieto and Sanz. They deserved to win the year in the semis, and tomorrow they need to play maybe Shingato Galan, and yeah, if they are in this form, they potentially could do another upset. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, of course leave a like, and yeah, see you in the next highlights.